What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and today is the day, guys. We are finally getting the Maxima tune. As you guys can see, it is over there on the dyno right now. I was able to actually go ahead and get the O2 sensors to read. I think I ended up having a bad fuse, and I also changed the wiring harness. So I do want to actually show you guys. I might do a pull real quick. I think it's still running rich, so it might be a lot of black smoke to come out. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it is running. Just to go over a few of the things that they have out here, they do have a few 350s, 370s, and of course some G's. We do have this little beat up 350Z. You can't see the carbon hood, as well as these velocity stacks for the intake, I believe. I don't think this one is actually turbocharged, however, I could be wrong. Of course, you do have another 350Z right here. This one right here sitting on those beautiful SSR wheels. Absolutely gorgeous. We do have a Fairlady Z right here as well. Now, my boy is putting in his strut tower brace. So as you guys can see, he does have just a lot of stuff off of the car at the moment. These wheels are absolutely sick. You do got the carbon spoiler as well. I think he's about to do another pull. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. We're going to get over there in a second. We do have a few things here. G37S, G37, another G37, and this one right here with the nice tint, the nice carbon and everything. Really, really like this spec. And of course, we do have another one over there. Now, that one right there looks like it may be boosted just based off of the look. Anytime you see the ones with that real sleek look, you got to be aware because they might have a little something under the hood that you're not aware of. We do have a Nismo 370, real nice. Coming back over here, we're going to try to get some up close and personal pulls whenever he decides to go back. Now, we are getting a E85 tune as well as of course a 93 tune. It ends up coming out to 5 maps, which is the max that we can do for this platform. We do have a performance map, an eco map, and a flame map on 93, and then we're just doing a performance map and an eco map on E85. We do have a bunch of E85 back in the car that I brought to bring the car down here. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and get some nice pulls for you guys. All right, guys, so we just filled it up with E85. We are now doing this will be the second pull on E. So I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. guys, and just like that, we are wrapped up with the tune. I did decide to record and exit at a different location just because they did have a lot going on, and I was getting a bit of a instructional session on the different modes and stuff for this car. We are all tuned up right now. She has E85 in her. However, we do have 5 different maps for E85 in combination with 93 that I can run either or. As far as power numbers go, I'm actually pretty shocked. So let's just say, I'm not gonna give you guys a legitimate number because, of course, if somebody does decide to try me, they don't need to know exact power that I make. But let's just say we made let's just say we're making right around 4. And I may be lowballing, but I did want to give you guys a bit of a reference. But I'm very happy with it. As far as some of the specs on it, of course, with the different toggles and everything, you can go through the different maps. However, she did say I also have, I don't know if it was 2-step or anti-lag, basically where if I decide to do a little bit of roll racing, I can basically bump the rev limiter and then take off during the roll. Don't think I'm going to use that too often. I do have to do a little bit more modification to my exhaust. So like I mentioned to somebody in the comment section when they were talking about my exhaust, this is just a strict mock-up. I'm not going to be doing the little flex tubes. I'm not going to be doing any of the sealant and everything. This is just a strict mock-up just so I could see what I needed to do in order to actually get the car or at least the exhaust wrapping and functioning the way I wanted it to. I do plan on going with just some regular tubing. It's just going to take me a second to actually fabricate all that stuff, so I didn't want to have to go through that long of a process in order for me to fabricate all this the way that I wanted to. However, nonetheless, I do have plans to open up the exhaust a little bit more and remind you guys, even though this is a fully built engine, 4.1 liter stroker engine, high compression, cams, all that, the whole 9 yards, I can go with a bigger cam package if I wanted to. Me personally, I just didn't want to go with bigger cams because with bigger cams, of course, you get that nice lope sound, but also you end up having a bit of an issue sometimes in your lower RPM. And I don't plan on doing too much high revving of this motor. Every now and then I might get it up there in the revs. However, most of its time is probably going to be spent in the low to mid and very little time at the highs. So I do have what I would consider somewhat probably the highest set of street cams that you can get. I didn't go with the race cams, but I can still go with some Brian Crower race cams if need be. But nevertheless, guys, even though she is fully done, I do have some more NA mods that I can bring to it if I want to, because remind you, we are sticking with the NA. We're not doing forced induction. You add a whole lot of different failure points and stuff when you do that, so I don't plan on doing that. And another thing, guys, this is a fully DE engine, fully DE. So when I say fully DE, I don't have HR heads, I don't have a change in the engine block or none of that. It's just a fully built DE engine. So the power numbers that it made, pretty surprising off of that DE platform. I'm used to it being fast, but I'm not used to it being as fast as it currently is. And just for the heck of it, I do want to go ahead and start it up for you guys, just so you guys can see it, hear it. Nice. No check engine lights. Sounds pretty good. We are running on E right now, so we do have that sweet smell coming out of there. You guys saw the dyno. Just absolutely excellent. So I'm loving it so far. I plan on doing a whole lot more with it as far as the aesthetic feature goes. I do have some things I want to do with it aesthetically that I feel like are going to make it look even nicer. But until next time, I will keep you guys updated. More content and bike content to come. And I'm certainly hoping I can go ahead and get the Camaro up and running for you guys as well. That's going to be a real cool video. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.